Welcome, everyone, to the college football playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And this is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoyed tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. This one is out of bounds, a mistake on a simple opening kickoff. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it here. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Testing the right side here. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
Heading left after the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Early go a tough environment for visitors. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Longhorns looking to run some tempo here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a 4th down conversion with that pass.
The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Offense in hurry-up mode. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Longhorns will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Complete to the running back. Can he get 1st down yardage? Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Looks like LSU has the 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Can he take it all the way? Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows in the physicality he has against the run as well.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up 4th down. Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the 1st down. That's exactly what he's able to do.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Longhorns offense is on the move now. Motion now from the tight end. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Escapes the sack. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up in the play and taken down.
That's a big sack by this defense here on 1st down. Now the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. Powering through. He's swarmed by the defense.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, this is an exciting moment here in this 1st half of this playoff game. 4th and goal, down 3. Do you go the conventional way to tie this playoff game up going into the half? Or do you try to get aggressive and try to get a touchdown on the board and take the lead here in this 1st half?
Field goal try, no good. He missed it. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
The back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Loss of 2. Brings up 2nd down.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking for a deep completion. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
This is a game-defining gamble. Coach going for it this close to his own end zone. Trying for a 4th down completion. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And the offense will begin now with excellent field position. On 1st down, it's play action. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. Look out, he's got some space. He's at the 50, across the 40, at the 20, the 10. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, LSU.
God, it's a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception because sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Abunya. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now. Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
First play of the drive, to come out throwing. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Short return, tackled at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Longhorns pick up enough to get a first down there.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down, this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Locates the tight end. It's complete. Bulldozing his way past tacklers. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll test the right side here. Just trucks the man. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the offense will stay on the field. So far, they are 2 for 4 converting 4th down chances. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Linebacker shifting around now. Launching one to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Longhorns. They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer.
That makes the score LSU 14, Texas 7.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. There's the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25.
And the Texas offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Handoff to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Well, I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And there's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. The quarterback making some changes at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that 1st down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the 1st down.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he's in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. It's a short completion of the tight end. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1. The Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do.
Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Boy, when you get a one-on-one opportunity, you got to cash in on it. And this Texas receiver makes a great play to be able to come up with a big gain. This defense cannot just load up on the run game and the quarterback and leave these receivers one-on-one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Press coverage now from the secondary. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Fires it to the wideout. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Texas. Strong game by this quarterback. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
That makes the score LSU 21, Texas 14.
Not a long kickoff, fielded just inside the 25. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment to that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Abunya. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Going for a big play downfield. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. And completion makes it second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
And it's complete downfield. The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stopped at the 49.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made after the completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that previous play. Good enough for first down yardage.
I love the toughness of this quarterback to be able to pick up some good yards like this, to move the chains, keep this drive alive. His team will feed off of his energy when he makes plays like this.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Touchdown, Texas. Number 13. Hauls it in the end zone.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
That makes the score LSU 28, Texas 21.
Returner looking to make a play here. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? They're going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. It was a foot race, and he won it.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. The pass rush closing in. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's intercepted. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They've got him down out near the 40.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
LSU 35, Texas 21.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. And he will score! Touchdown, LSU! Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Texas 21.
Bringing it out. It's a Bunya. Tackled at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead to sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Brings up 4th down.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Going the other way. Can they stop him?
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half.